Would you like to actually prosper in the present downturn in the economy? Well, you can. There are several things you can do that will make life easier for you and your family. Going a step further, if you do the right things at the right time in the proper order, you can be much better off during and after this depression than you were before. In this series of videos, you're learning some secrets about how to protect your land, your money, your investments, and your other property legally using a Panamanian private interest foundation in combination with some other very specialized entities. The subject of this presentation is how to use a special type of nonprofit, tax-immune corporation that has a blend of the attributes of a sole proprietorship, a corporation, and a trust. This simple form of corporation has no board of directors, no foundation counsel, no secretary, no treasurer. The corporation consists of a single sole position occupied by a single sole officer. The law lets you create this special entity for the purpose of charity, religion, worship, pure science research, educational institutions, and for other purposes. This kind of corporate status can be created by an existing charitable or nonprofit organization, a church, or a religious society. This entity is called a corporation sole. Please visit our website for more complete information on safe asset protection. You will want to study our blog page where you'll find many hot tips on understanding and using these entities. You will discover for yourself why this asset protection and estate planning tool is the very best in the world at any price. The corporation sole, like a sole proprietor, is a corporation that consists of a single sole office filled by a sole office holder. The office is incorporated with limited liability for the office and recognition as a separate legal entity separate from the office holder. Because it has no president, secretary, treasurer, or board of directors, it is called a corporation sole. You can go to Wikipedia and get a lot of information about corporation sole. Caveat: please note, many people think that they can buy a corporation sole. This is not the case. A corporation sole is created by an organized group of people. No one can sell you a corporation sole. Our role is to help you write, file, and understand the documents that create your corporation sole. The corporation sole has the right to own property, open bank accounts, get utility services, and function in the modern world with tax immunity in the corporate name. You buy our experience in preparing the best documents and teaching you how to operate efficiently and legally. Corporations sole typically represent churches or religious societies, but you do not have to be an ordained minister to be the manager. You don't even have to be particularly religious. The manager should have a good business head on his or her shoulders. The officer manages the property and finances for the group. This aspect of corporation sole has been very much misunderstood and is at the root of many of the misconceptions about corporation sole. People segregate the various portions of their lives into various categories, one of which would be business interests and another of which would be their religious interests. Protect your business and financial interests with an LLC and keep them separated from your personal life. Keep your nonprofit and charitable interests set apart from your business interests, the money-making interests, with a corporation sole. The law provides for special privileges and status for corporation sole when used for religious purposes. When operated within their charters, they function both as a body corporate, giving them limited liability, and as a body politic, like a municipal government. Like a municipal government, they have the authority to make their own laws, rules, and regulations inside of their own religious group. Corporation souls share these features with the Panamanian Private Interest Foundation. Like the Private Interest Foundation, PIF, the law provides that the corporation sole office is a completely separate entity from the office holder, not an alter ego. There is a body of law over 500 years old showing that the assets of the corporation sole are not the assets of the office holder, and vice versa. Property belonging to the corporation sole cannot be seized by a lawsuit against the office holder, as shown in this citation of a court case where the lower court got it right and the appeals court affirmed. Even the low courts understand these basic truths about corporation sole. The PIF and corporation sole work together to help you comply with all laws on foreign money transfers, both sending money to and receive money sent by an offshore bank account, regardless of the amount of the transfer. A corporation sole can hold title for property and let the members of the society use the land without the delay and cost of probate. The society's property in the USA is held in the name of the corporation sole, and the society's money can be held and invested under your direction by a private interest foundation in an international tax haven. A corporation sole is a hybrid corporation trust, similar to a private interest foundation, but the PIF has a full slate of officers. The corporation sole consists of a single sole officer. While a corporation sole is more simple and less expensive to operate, it does require extensive training because your duties are so broad and they are your sole responsibility. A corporation sole can be perpetual, like a normal corporation. The corporation sole has the mission of a trust, which is to hold property for beneficiaries. A corporation sole, like a PIF, has no shareholders and pays no dividends. The corporation sole is not in business to make a profit for shareholders. It holds title for property on behalf of members of the founding group and protects their rights. A summary of the benefits of a PIF combined with a corporation sole: it frees your time for making money or enjoying life. When written correctly, you're kept aware of all details of the management of the PIF and the corporation sole. When written correctly, you retain 100% control over the assets wherever they are in the world. When written correctly, you have zero requirements to make reports to the IRS on the activities or money being held or moved by the PIF, either to or from the corporation sole. It completely eliminates delay and cost of probate on all money and property either held by the PIF or by the corporation sole. You can make more money, save more money, and have more money to give to your grandchildren. Please visit our website for more complete information on the Private Interest Foundation and a very complete FAQ page on what a PIF is and how to use it. There's an English language copy of the Panama Law No. 25 of 1995, so you can discover for yourself why this asset protection and estate planning tool is among the very best in the world at any price. Thank you for your interest in safe asset protection. Contact us today for an appointment for a brighter future. Thank you.